Okay, now we're going to go over question 23. For son's 7th birthday, father bought son a small bicycle at hardware. The bicycle was manufactured by Bike Co. A week later, son's sister, Sis, age 17, returned home from college for Thanksgiving vacation. Son asked Sis to get out his new bicycle so he could show her how well he could ride it, and Sis went to the garage, sat on the bicycle seat, and began to walk the bicycle between the two family cars and out of the garage. As Sis neared the doorway of the garage, the rod on which the seat was mounted snapped, causing Sis to fall backward over the bicycle and suffer severe injuries. Friend, standing a few feet from Sis, was horrified and sickened as he saw what happened to Sis but suffered no other harm. Most bicycle manufacturers make the supporting rods for seats from a metal which is much stronger than that. For that purpose than the metal used by Bike Co. The use of the stronger metal increases the cost to the manufacturer by about $1.50 a bicycle. So, if Sis asserts a claim against Bike Co. based on strict liability in tort, the result will be, now look at your choices. A, recover if use such as hers was foreseeable, or B, recover because Bike Co. can spread the risk of the loss, or C, not recover if the bicycle was intended for use by small children, or not recover because the bicycle was purchased for son. So let's pause this for a second. If you want to figure out which answer it is, if you don't know the answer, if you want to hear the answer, then I'm going to say it now. It is A, recover if use such as hers was foreseeable. Now, I'm going to go into the explanation. If you look at the call of the question, it's saying, if Sis asserts a claim against Bike Co. Now, who is Bike Co.? Bike Co. is the manufacturer. So, she's doing a strict liability and tort. What would the result be, most likely? So, now, if you look at these two, there's an implied warranty, but let's look at the outline. Courts have developed strict liability to cover the warranty without privity claims. Okay, so even though the bike was somebody else's, she can still file a claim. It holds that a consumer injured by a product does not have to comply with the warranty restrictions. Well, I mean, that's kind of a moot point, but I mean, if that's what you're thinking, I don't know what you're thinking. But so also, Restatement 402A holds manufacturers engaged in business of selling products strictly liable for dangerous conditions causing injuries to the ultimate consumer. And meaning of defective, unreasonably dangerous, if it was foreseeable, right? A product that is unavoidably unsafe and whose benefits outweigh its danger does not give rise to strict liability. For example, rabies vaccines. Okay, I'm not going to go into major detail on this. This is just basically, if you look at your outline and you go under products liability and you look at the call of the question is about strict liability. Now, the reason B is not, because this is a business decision. Bike Co. can spread the risk of loss, okay? But when you answer the multiple choice question, you're answering it based on the question, not what the rule that the business guidelines that they're following. You want to look at the tort law. Was it foreseeable? That's the question you ask in the anyway, right? You ask if it was foreseeable. Now let's go back to the product liability. Now this is under negligence, but notice under negligence you have to be in privity. But manufacturers under strict, there's warranty. Is it fit for intended purposes, right? Merchant, fit for ordinary purposes for what goods are used. Is it foreseeable? Right? Implied warranty has decreased. Well, anyway, so they're suing for strict liability, so you go straight to strict liability, but you would know that strictly liable for dangerous conditions causing injuries. You look at the product. Now, it's saying in the fact pattern that they're trying to save money, $1.50, and that might throw some people off. They might write, oh, well, they wanted to spread the risk. That's not the right answer from a tort perspective. That's the right answer for a business perspective. Now, you can eliminate not recover because it was not intended for small children. It doesn't. She's age 17. That's not a small child. Not recover because the bicycle was purchased for son. Well, that's not right either. As we know, in strict liability, people that aren't in privity without privity claims doesn't have to comply with the warranty restrictions. Okay, so we will move along to the next one.